I wanted this trip to change me. I remember writing in my journal as I sat on the plane ride to Barcelona, Spain. It would be my first solo trip out of the country and my first time in Europe. I remember almost backing out several times leading up to this trip. Would I enjoy myself? Would I feel lonely being alone in such a beautiful place? I somehow knew, though, despite my doubts, that I needed this experience, or challenge rather, to meet a different version of me, outside my walls of comfort and familiarity. So with a reluctant mind, but open heart, I went, and I'm so glad I did.
There is definitely something about being in Europe during the summertime that just feels so refreshing. There's definitely something in the air. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Icy. I am actually just about to arrive at LAX. My boyfriend is dropping me off for my Barcelona trip. I have had such a busy past couple of weeks. I have not been really active on social media at all. As you guys know, I took a bit of a break from Instagram and I actually just downloaded the app again. I am going on my very first solo trip and I'm really excited to be sharing it with you guys. I am going to Spain, which I am so stoked about. Actually, on my way here, I was watching some videos on first time travel tips to Spain, but it has been a really chaotic couple of weeks, which is why I haven't been really vlogging or on social media because life has just been really busy. Actually going to also be seeing my dad in Dubai, and from Dubai I will be going to Spain, which will be really fun and exciting. But that is the update so far. I am a little bit nervous since this is my very first time traveling solo to a country. And if you're wondering why I am going by myself, well, long story short, there's a couple reasons. Mainly the reason why I am going on the solo trip is because I wanted to actually challenge myself. I have traveled before with my boyfriend, with family, but this is going to be the very first time that I am going to be completely on my own. And I want to take it as a challenge, and I also love traveling. So as scared as I am also really looking forward to this new adventure and to also bring back new memories. And I'm just excited to see how this is gonna make me grow as a person and how I'm going to be feeling afterwards. I feel like after this trip, I am going to feel like I can do anything. So that is one of the main reasons why I am doing this, is because I've always wanted to solo travel. I've always wanted to go to Europe, and I'm finally making it. Huh?
Terminal 1 and 2.
Terminal 3. I think that's pretty much all I have so far. I am about to arrive to my terminal, so I will see you guys once I am inside. Bye!
I love you.
I love you! Bye! Thank you. I just made it to my seat. So far, there's no one sitting next to me. Everything has been super smooth so far, no delays. I think we're actually a little bit early. And now I've got my laptop here. I have my travel journal that I always bring with me. My dad gave this to me during one of my first trips to Dubai. I have a 16-hour flight ahead of us, so I also brought my handy dandy sleeping mask as well. I'm currently charging my laptop, so I'm hoping to get some editing and homework done on the flight. But yay, we made it. Officially here in Barcelona. I just finished checking into my hotel, which it's kind of my fault, but I didn't book the early check-in, so the check-in technically isn't until 3 p.m. I do have quite a bit of time. I have about 4 hours to kill before I can check in and my room is available, so I just grabbed a couple things and I think I'm just going to walk around the city. I'm so excited. The weather is also amazing right now. It's super sunny, perfect weather, not too hot. I had a little bit of a fiasco at the Barcelona airport. I could not locate where my luggage was, but we found it and it was all good. But we are officially here. I can't believe it. And it is so nice. One thing that everyone was telling me about this city is that the city is very walkable. So I'm really looking forward to just exploring and walking around. I think I'm also going to find a nice cafe since I have so much time to kill. I might as well just eat. And I'm gonna see if I can find something that looks really good. But yeah, we are officially here and I'm so excited. Really excited to kickstart the solo travel diaries in Barcelona, Spain. I am still looking for a place that I want to eat at, but in the meantime, I am just soaking in this amazing weather. There is definitely something about being in Europe during the summertime that just feels so refreshing and you just feel so at ease. There's definitely something in the air, and now I get what everyone means when they travel to Europe because it is such a different vibe. Like everyone here is walking, drinking coffee, and the vibes and the energy are just immaculate. Like I can't describe it, but I just wanted to take a moment. I'm sitting here on a bench and I'm just taking a moment to soak everything in because leading up to this trip, I think I was feeling, or not I think, I know I was feeling so anxious and a little bit nervous, excited of course, but just really not sure what to expect. And now that I'm officially here, I just feel so at ease. I feel so at peace. And I just feel really proud of myself for getting here because it was quite the journey. It was quite the trek. Also, I mentioned that I didn't lose it, but I had a hard time finding my luggage at first. I could not figure out where like the baggage claim was for my airline, and so it took me about like 10 to 15 minutes to just find my luggage. But once I found it, everything has been so smooth. Everyone here is also very friendly, and yeah, I'm just really happy. And I just wanted to update the vlog, take a moment to soak it all in. So nice out here. The weather is also so perfect, 78 degrees. It's not too hot, not too cold. I really got so lucky with the weather because I think right after I leave, there's a storm coming in, but all throughout this week, it's gonna be weather just like this. So I'm really, really happy. But I'm just gonna kind of take this moment in, and then I'm gonna find a cute cafe, get myself maybe a little espresso, and we'll see from there. Oh, it looks like the sun is hiding a little bit. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that officially while I'm seated, and I actually had a moment to talk to the camera. Also, I am vlogging on my phone, so excuse the quality if you notice a difference. I didn't want to bring my vlogging camera just because I have heard that there's a lot of pickpocketers here. Everyone who told me, or everyone I asked about Barcelona told me to be careful about pickpocketers and just being careful of your surroundings and your belongings. So I decided to not bring my vlogging camera out. Maybe I'll bring it later tonight, but I only brought my pouch here, so I'm just gonna be vlogging a lot on my phone, I think, just so that way I don't need to carry a lot of stuff and I don't need to carry my camera and risk losing it because we don't want that. But yeah, I'm just here. So anyway, I'm gonna continue enjoying this moment and I'm gonna find a good place to eat. This is officially our first sangria in Spain. And it's so good. Also, look how big this glass is. It's like as big as my face. Apparently also, my roommate told me that they make the sangria here really strong. So I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. But I am already so in love with the city. Everything here is so walkable and so nice. This place that I ended up eating at is right around the corner from my hotel, which is really cool. This place is also called, I think it's Sagrada Corner actually. So literally on the corner, but I ordered paella. I hope I'm saying that right. I just felt like since we're in Spain, I had to try paella, of course, you know? It's so good and refreshing. I literally have been dreaming about drinking a sangria in Spain, and I just feel like life could not get any better than this. Hello guys, I just got into my hotel, so I'm gonna do a quick room tour. I feel like I have been up for several hours, even though it is only barely 3 p.m. I feel like I've just been up for like ever because of the time difference and traveling, and also because I had to wait a couple of hours to actually check into my room. But I wanted to show you it. It is really, really small, but it's quite cute. So let's do a little room tour. So starting off over here, we have a full-length mirror by the door. Then we have the bathroom, got the sink, toilet, and then the shower, which I am so looking forward to taking a nice long hot shower, you guys. Like, you have no idea how much I am looking forward to that shower. And then over here we have the bed, a little desk, and then a little closet and TV. So it is quite small, but honestly, I feel like this is everything that I need. I'm pretty much just going to be using this to sleep and rest. And yeah, sorry, I am kind of out of breath and I'm not really able to form coherent thoughts because I am so tired and I'm so jet lagged. And all I want to do is just like lay down and relax. But I'm gonna force myself to actually take a shower and freshen myself up, and then I'm gonna try and muster the energy to take myself out for a nice dinner because it is my first night here in Barcelona. I was debating whether or not I wanted to go to maybe the beach and maybe check out one of like the beach clubs, but I am pretty tired, so I don't know if I'm gonna have enough energy to do that, but we'll see where the night takes us. My plan is to try and stay up as much as I can so that way my body adjusts as quickly as possible to the time difference. Now, I was actually in Dubai for a day and a half. I had a layover over there, so I saw my dad. And Dubai is 2 hours ahead of Spain, so it's not that much of a time difference, but I'm still having jet lag from like the States and just like traveling back and forth between different time zones. So I am really, really tired, but I'm gonna try to, like I said, definitely I'm gonna take a shower because I definitely need it because I am so sweaty and I just feel so gross. I just need to freshen up. Also, the lighting in here is a little bit yellow, so don't mind that. It's a little bit off. But that's the plan. I'm gonna shower, unpack, and then probably get ready. I'm gonna rest for a little bit though. Maybe I'm gonna take a little bit of a power nap. And then I am going to try and get some dinner later tonight. So anyway, this is my little room and my humble abode for the next couple of days. I don't normally unpack and organize everything so neatly when I'm in a hotel. Typically, I just throw everything in my luggage, and that is my closet for the length of the stay wherever I'm at. But in the spirit of romanticizing this solo trip, I decided to actually take my clothes out and hang my dresses, put my shoes. I didn't bring that many shoes. I was told by my roommate to bring really comfortable shoes, so I only brought my Nike Air Force Ones, my On Clouds, which are the shoes that I am traveling with or like have been wearing to the airport, and then a pair of sandals. So only 3 pairs of shoes. And I brought a bunch of dresses, summer dresses, and very summery and kind of loose fitting clothes because the weather is quite warm here, and I also just wanted something that would be just really nice to wear for the next couple of days. I did also buy a couple of new things also while I was out because I had so much time to kill. I went into one of the stores and I bought 2 shirts. The quality here is also really, really great, and I feel like the prices are also a lot more affordable than in the States. But I got this cute topless cheetah print top, and then it has a built-in bra padding into it, which is really nice. I love it when shirts have this because it's so convenient. I don't have to worry about wearing an extra layer. And then I also got this nice halter top. You can't really see the fit of it because it is kind of thin, but I thought this pattern was really nice and it really gave me summer European vibes. I think this will look really cute with the white skirt that I brought, and I love the color of this. I love the pink and the blue and the turquoise. I think it's just really pretty and it's a nice pop of color. So those 2 shirts I got recently, a couple of hours ago, and they were only, like this one was only 8 euros, and then this one I think was 6 euros, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was really discounted, so I got a really good deal on these 2 shirts, and I'm definitely planning to wear it. I did bring some options just because I learned from last time to bring more options, because when I went on, I can't remember which trip it was, but I regretted not bringing more options and not having more of my like stylish clothes with me. So I got this dress as well recently for my birthday. I wore this in Dubai actually for a night out, but I didn't take any like pictures that I posted on Instagram, so I might end up wearing this as well. So there's only 3 hangers though, so I only hung a couple of dresses, and then everything else I'm going to put in these cabinets right over here. But look at that, it's so organized, which is, like I said, not usually how I roll when it comes to unpacking, but I'm feeling really put together, and this makes me really excited to mix and match different outfits for the time that I'm here. I just finished taking a shower and doing my skincare, and I did one of those nose strips, and you guys, my nose was so congested. This may be TMI, but if you can see, I had so many blackheads. I don't think you could see it in this lighting because it's too yellow, but this stuff is so satisfying to me. I am going to chill out for a little bit. I actually want to call my boyfriend and maybe my parents a little bit later, but it is 7:33 in the morning in San Diego and in California, so I'm gonna wait a little bit and probably just chill out. I still don't know yet where I'm gonna eat for dinner, so I also have to decide that. But apparently dinner here in Europe starts at like 9 or 10 p.m. So a lot of time to decide what I want to do later this evening. I also want to let my hair dry. Sorry about the lighting, it is so yellow. I don't know what to do to fix that, but I think it's just because of the lighting that's in the room right now, so apologies for that. You're just gonna have to bear with it, but I promise the lighting, oh, that's my timer for my nose strip, but I promise the lighting will get better throughout the vlog, especially when I am outside of the hotel.
Hey, baby.
Hi, baby. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good afternoon for you. It's almost 6 p.m., huh? I mean, for me, I don't think it's like loneliness, like the bad size of it. I just think it's like you're not used to, don't have no people around, right? So you're not used to like, okay, it's me, like, you know, you want to call loneliness? It's not loneliness is like if...
I'm grabbing a quick bite to eat. There was a change in plans. Once I got out of the shower and I got into bed, I took a little bit of a power nap, which was in hindsight a little bit of a mistake because I was so tired that I just ended up knocking out. So I did not end up going out tonight, clearly. I ended up doing something a little bit more low-key. I decided I'm gonna go out probably tomorrow night. Just grabbed a sandwich from somewhere nearby. Nonetheless, we're getting by. I just stopped at one of the cafes here. Got a quick sandwich. I didn't feel like spending a lot of money tonight, just because I feel like I want to save my budget for the rest of this trip and not spend it all in one day. So I just decided to get a sandwich instead. It's really good, actually. Yeah, a little bit more of a chill night than what I had originally planned, but that's totally okay. I'm just gonna eat this and then probably chill back at my hotel and then call it a night. Go to sleep early because your girl is really tired. I'm really jet lagged. Morning from Barcelona. It is day 2 of my stay here. I slept really well last night. I honestly knocked out at like 10:30, and I think because of the jet lag, I woke up naturally at like 5:30. Actually, it was 5 a.m. and then I fell back asleep, and then I didn't actually get up until 6 a.m. But today I am really excited because we have a really fun day ahead of us. I'm going to see the La Sagrada. I did get tickets for that. And then I also want to take a stab at trying out the metro because I heard the public transportation is relatively easy to navigate. So I'm gonna try to do that as well. And then before I see the La Sagrada, I'm gonna go to a cafe that my friend recommended called Farggi Cafe. It's pretty close to the La Sagrada. I think it's about like a 15-20 minute walk. So my plan is to take the metro to the coffee shop first, and then I'm gonna walk over to the La Sagrada. My appointment is at 11 a.m. So we do have some time before we head out, but I'm gonna start getting ready for the day, and then I will show you guys my full outfit and hair and everything. Okay, excuse the really yellow lighting, but this is my outfit for the day. I got this top actually yesterday from one of the local shops while I was out walking in the neighborhood. And then the skirt, I borrowed this from my mom actually, so shout out to my mom for letting me borrow this skirt. I love this. This also has pockets in the skirt too, which is really, really cool. But this is the bag that I have been using with me everywhere I go. One of the things that I recommend if you're going to Europe or Spain or just traveling in general is investing in a really good crossbody bag, and you don't need anything too big. I did get this one as a birthday present and I love it. This is a nice velvet material, but this is just really nice because it is really helpful to pack lightly or carry lightly whenever you're going out, so that way you don't need to carry a bunch of things. It also prevents pickpocketers, you know, and so everything is here. So I have been using this whenever I go out to places. It is currently 9:37 a.m. and I'm finally ready to go. Whoever says content creating is not hard work has definitely not done it before, because I just spent almost an hour filming content, doing reels, shorts, and then also filming my vlog as well, getting ready. And it was a lot of work. I almost spent, I think, an hour doing everything just because I was posting on all of my platforms. And I feel like this is something that I am glad that I actually took a break from social media, because when I'm on, I am on. And that's kind of nice about solo traveling, is that I can go at my own pace. I can also film as much as I want, do as much content, because I do feel like when I'm with other people, I want to be mindful of not being on my phone and camera so much, but because it's literally just me, I can do whatever I want. So that's what I did. I just spent an hour filming content. That way for the rest of the day, I can really be present and in the moment. But I'm gonna grab my bag and then we are going to walk to the metro. Actually, I'm gonna try to do public transportation and we'll go to this La Sagrada, and I'm really excited. So let's go grab our things and let's have a great first full day in Barcelona.
So I originally wanted to test out the public transportation and take the metro to downtown Barcelona, but I honestly chickened out because I am not really good with directions. So I ended up walking to the downtown area, which honestly wasn't too bad of a walk. I mean, Barcelona is a very walker-friendly city. That's probably one of the biggest things that you'll hear about Europe in general, is how walkable the city is. And I honestly loved it. It was really safe and it was pretty easy to navigate, even for someone like myself who does get lost very easily. And I consider myself navigationally challenged. I was able to find everything pretty smoothly just with the use of Google Maps. And then I did book a self-guided tour to La Sagrada Familia, which if you ever get the chance to go to Spain, I absolutely recommend it. This was by far one of the most beautiful things and favorite sights that I saw while here. The way the light shines through the glass is just absolutely stunning. The videos don't give it justice. And I was just in awe, honestly, walking around and just soaking everything in. There weren't that many people, honestly, when I went. I feel like it was pretty typical or what I was expecting. But anyway, it was just absolutely stunning. Afterwards, I went to the Farggi Cafe, which was a recommendation from my roommate, actually, and this was absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. I don't know if it was because I was so hungry from walking like 3 miles, but it was absolutely delicious. And they did have a menu in English and Spanish, or Catalan should I say, which was really nice. And then I ended up getting tickets to Gaudi's house. It was his house museum. I'm totally gonna butcher the name, but I did leave all of the places that I went to, or I tried to, in the video. This was also a self-guided tour. I ended up paying, I think, $54 when you converted it to American dollars. And this was really cool, honestly. This was also one of my favorite things that I saw. Again, the architecture, the colors, it was just really amazing to see it in person. And then at the end, they did have this immersive experience, which was really, really cool. And it was just awesome to get a really great view of Spain as well on the rooftop. And then this was the immersive experience that I was talking about a couple minutes ago. Then I stopped by and I got some gelato, and that was part 1 of my Barcelona trip. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in part 2 of Barcelona, Spain.